Here are 5 things you do not want to miss out on in GTA Online before December 18th. So with the Mansion's new DLC, we did get a new event week alongside it, and this event week did have some various different things that you might want to do before the refresh date. So yeah, without any further ado, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's dive into it. To start this one off, I do think we have to begin with the bonus money this week, and there is specifically one bonus that really stood out to me at least, and that was the double money on the meth lab cell missions. Pretty much any time in GTA Online when one of the MC businesses gets a bonus, it genuinely becomes one of the best sources of income. In terms of semi-passive things, the meth lab with this bonus will make you roughly around $1 million if you have it completely stocked. So yeah, before this event weekend, you might want to take advantage of this meth lab bonus. In terms of the other things with bonus money this week, it was nothing really too spectacular, at least compared to the meth lab cell missions. We had a triple money bonus on the hot ring circuit races, and then just a standard double money on the community race series, a 4 times bonus with GTA Plus. So I guess not too bad if you guys want to switch things up, or even play with friends. Both of these things can still be really fun, and on top of that, you can have your meth lab working in the background whilst you do these things, so probably still recommend it. After the bonus money, we then have our discounts this week. All things considered, the discounts are honestly not too bad, and 2 of these discounts actually complement the bonus money because we do have a 40% off the meth labs, which includes their upgrades and modifications. The only thing that you will need to have to even get a meth lab is the clubhouse, and the clubhouses are really cheap in GTA Online, costing around $200,000 to $400,000. There was also a 30% discount on all of these vehicles here. Honestly, not some bad ones. I think that the Turismo Omaggio and the Osiris, and potentially the GP1 are my favourites. And then in terms of fun, the trophy truck is extremely good, a really nice off-road car or vehicle. The final discounts that you could also find were located inside the gun van, a 10% off the compact TMP launcher, 50% off the combat shotgun, 10% off the tactical SMG, and the same discounts for the marksman rifle, widowmaker, and pump shotgun, also including their GTA Plus discounts. To give my opinion on the discounts and probably pick out the best one, I do think it just has to be this meth lab discount, saving a huge 40% off, especially with the bonus money. You should be able to make that money back in no time whatsoever, and with the upgrades and modifications also having the discount, it will be a great time to get the security upgrade. If you already have a mansion as well with a security upgrade, your meth lab will have no chance of getting raided, which is a new feature which honestly is probably one of the best overall features from the DLC. After the discounts, we then had our free cars in the event. The first one that we got was the podium vehicle inside the casino. This is called the Ubermac SC1. To give my honest opinion on this vehicle, I do think it is really nice, and considering you can get this for completely free by spinning the lucky wheel, you definitely want to make sure that you try and get it. The performance of this vehicle as well is really nice, probably as expected with a supercar. And our second free vehicle is inside the LS car meet for the prize ride. This is the Entity XXR. If you did want to get this one for free, you need to place top 3 in the LS Car Meet series for 2 days in a row. So either playing the drift races, drag races, street races, or pursuit races. Playing them with a friend or something is probably the best way to do this, and placing top 3 should not be too difficult, especially if you take turns. The Entity XXR is a really nice car as well. I believe the retail price is roughly around $2 million, so a huge saving. The next point to highlight from the event week just has to be these test track vehicles. So to begin with, we have Simeon's Auto Shop vehicles, or PDM. A pretty nice display here. We had the Dinka Enduro, the Ocelot Locust, the Rapid GT Classic, Western Rat Bike, and Vapid Hustler. Just in case you forgot, you can go ahead and test drive these vehicles and see what you think before purchasing them. After PDM, we also have the LS Car Meet Test Track. We have the JB700 Rapid GT and Benefactor Serrano, followed by the HSW Test Ride, which is the Weenie Issy Rally. And of course, just like Simeon's Auto Shop or PDM, you can also test drive these vehicles. Always well worth doing. The final test track vehicles, which are technically not test track ones because you cannot test drive them, is the Luxury Autos dealership. I think it is really just such a shame that we cannot test drive these vehicles, because for the most part, we have most of the new cars here, or even just expensive ones. I would love to see if Rockstar made sort of a membership thing, or like a daily fee, and it allowed us the opportunity to test drive them, and potentially maybe even get a discount. I think that would have been really cool to see. But yeah, for this week, we had the Sentinel XS4 and the Pifter Extreme. Both of these 2 vehicles are new. As of right now in GTA Online, I do not have either one of them, so I cannot really give you guys an opinion, but I'm sure that many of you guys have already purchased one at least. I do like the look of the Pifter Extreme, and I will eventually get around to getting it. The final point that I also want to highlight this week has to be these weekly money methods. The first one that I do want to highlight is the weekly challenge. This is something that you definitely want to try and do. It will be completing a clean break as a leader. If you guys do not know what a clean break is, it is essentially the new missions from Avi or Avi. You will get a text from an unknown caller telling you to go over to a payphone, and that is how you start these things up. When you eventually complete all 5 of the missions, you will get a $500,000 payout or more, depending if you complete the elite challenge. So a kind of similar payout to the Clucking Bell raid, and also similar in the sense it will not cost anything to set up, and can also be repeated. The weekly challenge will also get you $400,000 on top of this, so yeah, a huge payout this week just for doing these things. 100% recommended if you have not done them yet. Another weekly money method is of course the new FIB priority file. If any of you guys have a garment factory, you will be able to start and play through the black box file. Probably my second favorite one, all things considered. Not too difficult to complete or set up, and the payout every single week is always nice. This is then followed by the new salvage yard robberies. You can do the cargo ship robbery for the Ubermac Sentinel Classic, the Duggan robbery for the Lampadati Viserys, and McTurney robbery for the Enos Deity. If you complete all 3 of these things before the new event, you will be looking at roughly around $1 million or just a little over. So again, highly recommended to complete them. The final thing you also might want to complete is the time trials. Another relatively simple thing, depending on the time trial locations and what vehicles you already have. The standard time trial is located here on the map, and the HSW time trial is over here. Probably something that you always want to try and do with each event. So yeah, that will pretty much be everything from the event week that you do not want to miss out on. Just make sure that you guys do these things before December 18th when the new event starts. If I was going to choose one thing to focus on, it would definitely be the Meth Lab sell missions. Just having that double money is honestly really nice. The only thing really letting the Meth Lab sell missions down is just the pure time it will take to sell them. You might also get some of the worst sell missions, for example the Trash Master trucks, but yeah, other than that you should be able to make a ton of cash using this. I would also say taking advantage of the free cars this week and some of the different discounts is probably something you also want to do. I would definitely recommend trying to get the Entity XXR, and of course trying to pick up a Meth Lab with that massive 40% discount. Even if you already do have a Meth Lab, just having that upgrade cost with a 40% discount so that you can get things like the security upgrade or equipment upgrade makes this even more worthwhile. But yeah, that will pretty much wrap up this video going through the event week, showing you the 5 best things in my opinion that you definitely want to take advantage of. Make sure that you leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this event. Did you guys think it was a good one or not? And as expected with new DLCs, Rockstar do have some drip-fed vehicles, which you'll most likely see a few of them next week on December 18th. So another thing to potentially look forward to. But yeah, as always, if you guys went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like on this video. I always do appreciate your support, and if you are new to the channel and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.